Take a deep breath and come join me for a moment of self-care. Let's see what the cards have in store for you today. I've already shuffled the deck, so let's get started. Welcome to your extended reading. Thank you for joining me today. This week we've been pulling cards from the CBT, the Cognitive Behavioral Therapy deck. There will be links in the comments. And we are going to be clarifying and adding to this message using a tarot card from the Tarot of the Divine and an oracle card from the Inner Child Oracle. So our message for today was embrace uncertainty. Goes along great with our messages for this week about anxiety and how we can let go of anxiety and embrace ourselves. Ooh, the tarot has a lot to say about this card. Let's get one card about embracing uncertainty. What do we need to hear today? What do we need to hear today? One card, please, about embracing uncertainty. I'll take this one here. The Two of Swords. This is the second time we've gotten this card this week, so I think that's a really important message that is needing to come through. I promise that I shuffled this deck very thoroughly. Now let's go back to the Inner Child Oracle deck. What message does your inner child need to say to you today? There is hope ahead. Wow. Okay. So I'm going to read again the Two of Swords just to remind you what this card stands for, remembering that swords are about thinking, about the things that we think. So the Two of Swords again is the character of Sita from the Indian Hindu epic Ramayana. So the Two of Swords represents being stuck between hard choices. Sita's decision between Scylla and Charybdis is not easy and cannot be made blindly. It calls for self-reflections. Things can only remain balanced for so long before a move must be made. So this is again about choosing how we think about things. So when we are faced with uncertainty, we don't know how things are going to happen, we can choose to either worry about those things or we can choose to just let those things go and think about how that they will work out, because most of the things we worry about either don't happen or they work out much better than we thought. And so the tarot again is urging you today and reminding you that you choose your thoughts. You choose how you think about things, and you can choose not to be anxious. I know that sounds a little bit silly, but that is definitely a choice that you can make with practice. So the tarot is urging you to practice making that choice today. So now let's see what the Inner Child Oracle has to say. There is hope ahead. Life is a journey filled with many highs and lows. Sometimes a low can be followed by another and another until all that is remembered are the low places. It is these times that it may seem as though there is nothing left to hope for, and all that remains are the ashes of what once was. If you have pulled this card, know that there is hope once more. Wonderment exercise. Now is the time to let hope in. There is so much good waiting for you ahead. There is a deep and divine love that is always present and always waiting to wrap you in its arms. You are held. You are loved. You are never, ever alone. Reach out today unto the divinity and be held by love. Responsive journaling prompt. How does it feel to let hope reside within your heart? Do you feel apprehensive when you think about hope? Hope is the belief in something that has yet to come. Even if we feel that we have no guarantee that what we hope for will arrive, it is far better to let hope into your heart than it is to keep it out. Another really interesting message to come out along with this embrace uncertainty. So the tarot is saying that we have a choice, right? We can choose how we deal with uncertainty. We can choose to embrace it, or we can choose to stay stuck in anxiety and worry and fear about it. But what your inner child is saying is there is no reason to fear. You don't have to be anxious. You don't have to worry about the unknown, because more good things will happen than bad for the most part. We only remember kind of bad things, right? But there are so many good things that happen in our life that happen every day and that are going to be happening. So what your inner child is asking you to do is to choose hope in the face of fear. So the next time you're afraid, try to think about what the opposite of that is. Try to think about the opposite outcome, and focus on the opposite outcome. This really will help us get a handle kind of on our anxiety and our worry. So really great messages today. Thank you for joining me, my fearless friends, and I will see you tomorrow.